Okay, so after you've come up with your different fonts that you want to do, what we're going to do now is we have to change the layout of this font so that it can communicate with the plasma cutter. So the first thing we're going to do is select our font, and we're going to type in TXTEXP, enter. What that does is it explodes our font into a series of line work. But what you can see is it's still grouped together relatively. So what we're going to do is click on up here, left click, and make a box, a blue box around it. Select all your numbers, and then hit this little button right here in the Modify tool in the Home tab that says Explode. Let's do that one more time. We're going to do it twice. Click, highlight, explode. Now I could go in and I could delete all these lines that are in the middle. We need to get rid of all these. So I'm going to click on all of them. Sometimes there's two. So I'm going to click once, hit delete. Click twice, hit delete. 1, 2, delete. I could also click and make a little green box. So I'm going to click and delete all of my double line instances that are in here. We just want the outline of the numbers. We don't want these lines in the middle. So I go through and I'm deleting all of these. Alright, so I should have just some standard block numbers. So the next thing I need to do is make some bridging to hold on to this little piece. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you could look at the example I have, but we need a little strip of metal right here to connect this little part in the middle, or else it's going to fall apart from our cutout. So what I do is I just go, I make a line, make one line like that in the middle about, and we're going to use the offset command. We're going to click in offset 0.125, enter, and we click to left and click one to the right. Now what we do is we're just going to delete that middle line. We're going to hit the trim button right here. You hit trim, enter, and we're going to cut these pieces away just like so. I'm trimming all of these pieces right here, and now I could delete this line, and you see the little tiny piece hanging in there. So now I made a little bridge to connect the middle part. Let's do the bottom again. So once again, I just make a line about in the middle. I hit the offset command. I type in on my screen 0.125, enter. I click line 1, I click to the left. I click the middle line, I click to the right. Now I delete that middle line. I hit trim, enter. I come right here and I'm trimming away those pieces that connect it. I trim those pieces. And then after I'm done trimming my extra pieces, I would delete those pieces. Now I have a bridge. Let's do it one last time. Line, I make a line in the middle, and I'm making it perpendicular to this line. I hit offset, and we're doing 0.125 our distance because we want the whole thing to be a 1/4 inch. That's about the minimum the plasma cutter can handle. And I click to the left and the right of the line. We delete this middle line. I hit trim, enter, and then I trim away these pieces that are bordering it. Trim, 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 trim. And there it is. That is my address label all ready to be lasered out. You could do the same thing to this one. You only need to do it to one. And then once you have it done, what you're going to do is delete all these extra ones. Alright, we're only doing one, so if you do both of them, pick the one you like most. So I like that one most, and then you would save it and then upload it into the Google Classroom.